Hello, and welcome to our 6 a.m. Pacific time moment of spiritual practice, a daily devotional using 365 Science of Mind, a year of daily wisdom from Dr. Ernest Holmes, the founder of Centers for Spiritual Living. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the beautiful emails that I received after I asked about how this practice is touching your life. I I wish I could share with you, but of course it's private. But I wish I could share with you all of the good words that I have received, the good news about how people in this lovely community of practicing are doing, how they are improving and deepening as a result of practicing together just for a short 10 minutes daily. Thank you for letting me know. Today's reading for the 30th of September has got a lot going on in it, and it gives me an opportunity to talk about my process with these meditations. I'm looking for a way in my practice to land in what is true for me. And I find that it lands better when I don't get too much into an argument in my head. And so sometimes I eliminate words from the text as I'm reading them to help me get there. For example, the title today is I Overcome Hate by the Recognition of Love. There's something about the word and the image of overcoming that I want to move around. Overcoming seems to have an element of violence or dominance in it. So I'm thinking of I would rewrite this for me saying, I recognize love. And when I thought about this morning, I thought to myself, I wonder how you would rewrite the text if you did. Maybe you don't feel it needs it, but I wonder how you would rewrite it if you did. How would the ideas in this text come to life for you? I would say, for example, there is one presence in the universe. Then I would drop the since it is, then it must. I would just drop the argument because I'm already convinced. So I would say, there is one presence in the universe. It is in and through everything, and it is in me. This presence shows itself, reveals itself in everything, in all forms, in all people, in all situations. The presence is life itself, and its nature is love, and love cannot and does not act against itself. And so I dwell upon the nature of love today, understanding that the consciousness of love is what opens my heart, causes me to be harmonious, compassionate, empathetic, and loving and kind. That's how I would say it. I wonder how you would say it. In these readings, Dr. Holmes tends to give us examples of what we might say to ourselves in a meditative state. In this one, he suggests that we say to ourselves, I refuse to contemplate evil as a power. And you see, I already want to move around that because I'm already convinced. So I wonder what I might say. I might say, I contemplate good as the center of the universe. I know that it is attractive to itself. And so wherever I go today, I experience being in an state of attraction to good. Now, good doesn't mean the opposite of bad. Good means the absolute nature of the divine, which is why I prefer another quality like love, for example. But again, not as the opposite of hate. And then he suggests we say, I turn the searchlight of truth upon every apparent evil in my experience. The words are jarring to me. I turn the searchlight of truth upon everything in my life, and this light reveals the true nature of everything. And so my experience today is that of being in the presence of the living Spirit. And it makes the way clear before me, and it guides me into ever widening experiences of living. And my every thought and my every act is an expression of the living Spirit that dwells within me. So I invite you to breathe in with me for a moment. And as you exhale, think with me, how would you express in your own words your relationship to the living Spirit? And let the next breath you take be deeper than the one before. I'm aware that sometimes sitting without words at all is equally powerful. I want to thank you, especially those of you who are able to share the information about this broadcast so that other people may enjoy it. And those of you who wrote to me the beautiful letters and notes about your experience, I hope you tell your friends and your colleagues. I hope you post those messages on your social media. This is the good news to hear of the emergence of consciousness of love and courage in you as a result of practice. That is encouraging. And so I encourage you to tell your story to everyone who will hear. If you need additional support, please use the link in the description to our World Ministry of Prayer, where trained practitioners are on duty and available to pray with you. Thank you so much for joining. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a blessed day.